Hello friends, Tom here. Welcome back to Super Mario Bros. In this video we're going to finish up World 8, and that's the game. There is definitely a spike in difficulty here, like every sort of trap that exists is in this world. Basically, I don't think there's like those really long fire bars like in 6 or whatever. But other than that, there is so much. Also, in the previous levels we haven't seen this. But if you die past, like, roughly the halfway point, you get to restart in the middle of the level. That is not the case in World 8. If you die here, you have to start all the way back from the beginning. The levels are also longer as well. So that, yeah, you have a lot to deal with there. Let's see, I have to wait for this dude. Alright, they're safely gone. And in here, there is a star, thank you. The star, it does make things easier, but there have been more useful ones. I feel like there was a coin type somewhere that I missed, but oh well. I'm not going to get that many more extra lives here. Oh, I did that first try! Okay, we are getting a little bit low on time. Like I said, these levels are long compared to the rest of the game. So the first one is really the only one where I come close to running out of time. The others aren't quite as long, they're just really hard. It 2, I think, has another Lackey 2. Fortunately, it gives us a way to deal with it pretty early on. So, there's definitely worse Lackey 2s out there. This 1-up is a little difficult to get. It's tempting to just run across, but if you do that, it'll despawn. You have to like sort of walk and follow it. If it goes off-screen a little bit, you're still okay. But you can't go too far. Mushroom in here. I'm probably going to lose it right away, but, you know, that's better than dying, so still want to get it, of course. It's very useful. Okay, I was expecting to wipe out there. That was a tricky jump. That always gives me... Wait, hang on, is this... Oh, I almost missed that one, too. So, since the levels in this one are so long, I'm not going to even try to get into that enclave. I'm just going to press on. I'm not going to make it anyway, so... Let's be careful with our... No! Oh. Let's try this again. It's very fortunate that we get a 1-up so early in this level. So if we die, you know, it doesn't really count as such. You know, we just run up the points. We run up the coins for an extra life. Of course, if we die before we get the extra life, you know, that's not great. But I have the early part of the level down pretty well. This is the part where it gets challenging. So many obstacles that are trying to kill me. Like that, for example. But that's alright. I usually end up being small by this point anyway. It's that jump that sort of gets me. Among other things. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of other things. This level is awful. And 8-3 is going to get even worse, oh my god. Ah! I apologize, that was just pathetic. I am going to just get back to that point and catch you there. Okay, we are back. That Goomba nonsense was a little bit scary, but we somehow made it anyway. Got to dodge under that paratrooper, and we are home free. On to 8-3, and my friends, strap in. This is going to be gross. So we no longer have extra lives to save us here. So if we die, that's just permanent loss. And trust me, we are going to die because there are Hammer Brothers here, and they are very fun to dodge. And by fun, I mean frustrating and difficult. Okay, I got past one of them somehow. So, fun fact, Hammer Brothers are actually how I got into dancing, believe it or not. Which sounds absurd, and it kind of is, but, in university is when I first got towards the end of this game and had to deal with him, and I was looking up, strategies for that. And, they were mentioning, you can stay in their arc and be pretty safe, you just have to move back and forth so that they don't touch you. And be like, I wonder if that's what dancing is like. And then after that, I signed up for a ballroom class as a physical education elective, and I'm not a huge dancer anymore, but I've had a few... I go now and then. It's pretty fun, and it's all thanks to Hammer Brothers. So, thank you, Hammer Brothers. I am very surprised I did that all in one take. I must have failed 10 times in a row or something during practice, if not even more. It's so frustrating and awful. Anyway, we are now on to World 8. And I am definitely expecting to die here. This is another sort of maze. You have to go down the correct pipe, or you'll be thrown back and have to start all over again. So that's fun. Usually after the lava pits is the way to go. There, for example. There's a really fun one up here. Again, using the standard definition of fun, where, I hate my life and nothing works. Oh my god, I hate those flying Koopas. But yeah, that's what you have to do to get in there. If you're, fast enough, you can just jump right on the block the first time and don't have to dodge, but I do not have the timing to do that consistently. Oh, by the way, there's a funny thing here. I heard there was an invisible piranha plant here, but it's not killing me, so let's just move on. This water level is pretty nice, because the only enemies are bloopers, and there aren't really any pits, so you can just walk on the bottom, and if you're small Mario, the bloopers just don't go down that far, so you are totally safe as long as you stay here. Of course, this is kind of a dangerous time to try to go up. Oh my god, just move. Please tell me he's not stuck. Are you going to go away? Oh my god, this has never happened before. What if I lure him over there? Okay. Nope, he's still following me. Oh my god, I don't... Wow, I have never seen that before. That was stupid. Okay, another Hammer Brother. This guy also sucks. Okay, but we got past him, and now the ultimate Hammer Brother. Oh! First try! Oh my god, I thought I was gonna have to do so many takes and splice it all up, but no, I got through it. First time we saw Princess Peach. We won. Let's see, 600,000 points. 600,000 is a lot. We can't say if that's good or bad. We got through it. I think we still have 12 lives left, which is pretty good. This game is a lot funner than I expected it to be. To be honest, I was kind of dreading it, because I remember playing it as a kid and having so much frustration trying to get through it. But I'm more patient now as an adult, and that helps. I feel like I'm a little more coordinated, and that helps. And, also, I can save state in between worlds because I have that technology now, and that helps too. Although, as a kid, I was playing it on the Game Boy Color version that had stage select, so I guess it was a simpler deal there either way. I didn't have to go all the way back to the beginning every single time when I played it. But yeah, I was really annoyed at the slidiness of it at first, but I think that really adds just some extra character to it. It's not that frustrating once you get used to it. The jumps were fun, especially in World 8. That was, again, I was so frustrated with that as a kid. But now, I really like the variety. There's just just enough challenge without going too far overboard. The Bowsers, they have a surprising amount of variety for stuff that's like basically the same enemy. Like they have more complicated patterns, they start throwing more stuff at you. There's stuff in there that's going to block your jumps, so that was a blast. Yeah, just the more I played with this game, the more I liked it, and this threw me off Mario games for a while. Because, just as a kid, I was so frustrated with it. Like, I don't want more of this. Why would I want to play more Mario? But it's really not that bad, y'all. And I am looking forward very much to the next Mario game that I play. Anyway, that was it for Super Mario Brothers. Thank you so much for watching. I had a blast. And I will see you next time.